and head could move. There are many hands in the body of Alan, and he is absorbing bad blood from the body to replenish his physical strength. His condition is much better than just now. The next step is to get out of this hole. In the body of Carl, Alan said that their extraterrestrial beings are far beyond human beings. In order to use the human body more easily, he used his intuition system and the evolution to let Carl's brain and left hand wake up. It's because of the transition process, it needs the intuition to participate. Carl heard this and scolded the other party as a parasite. All they did was because of the extreme human. Alan was shocked for a moment, but he immediately changed the topic and stimulated Carl. He said that his captain friend would arrive in a while, and it would be their first meal after the body fusion, and described the texture of the human body in detail. Say, Alan has already exposed his body. He took his prototype out of his body. That monster that is like Minik Suru is stuck. He turned to Carl's body. Alan did not forget to cut Carl's abdomen so that he could drill it in, but when he completely broke out of his body, the original Sarkozy did not hesitate to give Carl the surgical knife, and left a drop of anger. It turns out that he understands everything Alan does in his body. The last action is also to hope that Carl can find a way to kill this alien. He lost all his senses now. It was the most vulnerable time. Carl took the surgical knife. He tried to stab the alien. Unfortunately, the distance is a little far, so he changed his mind, not just survive, but to trap it forever. Carl was not afraid of death, so he made up his mind. Then he cut his big artery with the surgical knife, and leave a hint on the chest. Then he stabbed his ear with a knife, and stabbed it with a very painful stab. Then he stabbed his eyes. Carl completely cut off his sensory nerve. When Alan entered Carl's body, he found a black area around him. At this time, Carl communicated with his eighth nerve. Alan is no longer the superior alien life. At this moment, he was trapped in the suffering created by Carl. Until life comes to an end, Alan is in a panic inside his body, but it has no power to change. Who made him despise humans? The time is up. The old black police officer appeared in the parking lot. He found Carl's broken body, and saw the 2 lines of the big paper. When the bullet was slowly fired, he was hit by an anti-aircraft gun. All the plans of aliens will be publicized. The story ends here. The action of Dr. Carl makes me want to call out. The praise of humanity is the praise of courage. This is the first time human beings are in the confrontation with alien forces. No defeat.